can you do better than others? Whether you like it or not, whether you are aware or not, there's something you can do better than others. It is called your uniqueness. It is your uniqueness. In this series of broad pills from the Bible, we'll be looking at a set of people in the Bible called the Sidonians. The Sidonians, they were mentioned in the book of 1 Kings chapter 5, verse 6c. 1 Kings chapter 5, verse 6c. And it reads thus: For you know that there is none among us who has skill to cut timber like the Sidonians. They came to recognize the fact that the Sidonians have that skill to do what? To cut timber. Nobody can compete with them when it comes to cutting timber. So as simple as it is, that okay, cutting timbers is something that someone else can do, but they came to recognize that fact, that uniqueness in them, that advantage that they have over others, that when it comes to this, no, don't compete with them. When it comes to this, let us give it to them. So also you have something that when it comes to that thing, it could be giving advice, just like Ahithophel in the Bible. The Bible says whenever Ahithophel gives a counsel, it's more or less like an oracle of God has just spoken. So it could be as simple as giving advice. It could be for administration, talent or gift for administration. It could be singing. It could be your voice. Your uniqueness could be your voice. You need to recognize that there's something you can do better than others. And that's one thing they recognize about the Sidonians. So the question from this series, from this growth pills from the Bible, because it is growth pill, it will help you to grow, is that what is your uniqueness? What is it that gives you advantage over others? In international trade, we call it comparative advantage. Something that gives you the edge over the others, over other countries, over other people. That when it comes to that aspect of business, when it comes to that aspect of administration, when it comes to operation, when it comes to selling, when it comes to being funny, when it comes to motivational speaking, when it comes to accounting, whatever sphere of life you have found yourself, I need to tell you that there's something you can do better than others. And until you recognize it, you need to first recognize it. You may not be able to maximize it. You may not be able to refine it, because it is when you have discovered it that you now begin to think of how you can improve on it, which is called refining. And eventually you begin to become a well-known person in that aspect. So that you know how to do it, that it is inherent in you, does not mean you will do it perfectly from the first day. But when you discover it, you now begin to practice. You now begin to refine it. That's how you get better. And one day they could actually, people will now say like they said about the Sidonians that, so what is it that you have like the Sidonians? What is it? What is your uniqueness? So quickly, let's look at it. What can you do better than others? You know it's seamless for you. It's so seamless, you can do it seamlessly, even without charging. It's simple, something that other people find so hard to do. You can do it without, for instance, you see some people, they are cracking jokes, and people will just be laughing. And even they themselves that are cracking the jokes, they wonder, what have I said that you are laughing? That's a talent, that's a skill, that's a gift that you need to refine. Your own may not be cracking jokes. It may be singing. Your own may not be singing. It may be advising people. Your own may not be advising people. It may be giving support. You have a gift. There's something you have that nobody else has. And you need to discover it. That's number one. Number two is your comparative advantage. Something you can do better. What is number three? No gifts. You need to understand this. No gift is inferior to the other. No talent is inferior to the other. It is only that you have not found your own audience. I say that again. No gifts, no talent is inferior to the other. It is only that you have not found your own audience. When you find your own audience, they will appreciate you. When you find your own audience, they will compliment you for what you are doing. When you find your own audience, you will be attracted to them. So the matter is, start doing that thing. Refine it. At a point, you will start attracting, your energy will start attracting your own audience. Those who need to hear you. Those whose life will be impacted by that gift that you have, that is inherent in you. So that is the growth pills from the Bible that I have for us today, which is the Sidonians. What is your uniqueness? Discover it, refine it, practice as much as possible, and eventually you become better at it, that you attract those who need that gift. If this video has helped you, kindly give it a thumbs up and click on the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever we release a new video. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please kindly do by subscribing to this channel. So we meet in our next video. Stay blessed.